Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast, where we help you learn English in a fun and easy way. My name is Elena.
And I'm Jack. We're so happy to have you here with us today. We have an important topic to talk about, feminism and women's rights.
Yes, this is a big topic, and it's important for everyone to understand. But before we start, let's go over some key words that will help us in this conversation.
Great idea. Here are some important words. 1. Feminism, the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities. 2. Equality, when people are treated the same, with the same rights and chances. 3. Rights, things that people are allowed to have or do, like going to school or voting. 4. Gender, whether someone is male or female. 5. Discrimination, treating someone unfairly because of their gender, race, or other reasons. 6. Suffrage, the right to vote in elections. 7. Workplace, the place where people do their jobs. 8. Education, learning in school or other places. 9. Empowerment, helping someone become stronger and more confident. 10. Activist, a person who works to change things in society.
Good job, Jack. Now, let's start talking about feminism. Feminism is about making sure that men and women have the same rights and opportunities. Some people think feminism is only for women, but that's not true. It is about fairness for everyone.
Exactly. In the past, women didn't have the same rights as men. They couldn't vote, work in many jobs, or even go to school in some countries. People thought women should stay at home and take care of the family. But things started to change because of strong women who fought for their rights.
Yes, one important thing was women's suffrage, the right to vote. A long time ago, only men could vote in many countries. Women had to fight for a long time to change this. In the early 1900s, women in the US, the UK, and other countries started getting the right to vote. It was a big step for equality.
That's right. But feminism is not only about voting. It is also about education. In the past, girls didn't always get to go to school. People believed that only boys needed education. But now, we know that education is important for everyone. When girls go to school, they can learn, get good jobs, and help their families and society.
Yes, education is very important, and work is another big part of women's rights. Before, women could not work in many jobs. Even today, in some places, women are paid less than men for the same work. Feminism helps people understand that men and women should be treated equally in the workplace.
And that's why feminism is still important today. Some people think that women already have equal rights, but in many countries, women still face discrimination. For example, some women are not allowed to go to school, choose their jobs, or even make decisions for themselves.
That's why we need to keep talking about this. Feminism is not about saying one gender is better than the other. It's about fairness, so that men and women have the same chances in life.
Right. And feminism isn't only for women. Men can also support women's rights. When women are treated equally, the whole society becomes better. Families are happier, workplaces are fairer, and children grow up learning about respect and kindness.
That's a great point, Jack. Some people think feminism means women should be better than men, but that's not true. It's about balance. Both men and women should help each other and support equal rights.
Yes, and there are many famous women in history who fought for women's rights. For example, Malala Yousafzai, who fights for girls' education, and Rosa Parks, who stood up for equal rights. They showed great courage and helped change the world.
Wow, Jack, those are great examples. Many women and men have worked hard for gender equality, and because of them, life is better for many people today. But there is still more work to do.
Exactly. So, learning about feminism and women's rights helps us understand how we can make the world a better place for everyone.
Yes, Jack, and one of the best ways to make the world better is by teaching people about equality. When we understand each other, we can respect each other. Many people today still don't know much about feminism. Some think it is only about women, but it is really about fairness for everyone.
That's true, and fairness is important in every part of life. We talked about voting, education, and jobs, but feminism also fights for women's rights in families and communities. In many places, women are expected to take care of the home and children, while men work outside. But women can also have careers, and men can help at home.
Yes, some people think that housework and childcare are only for women. But taking care of a family is a shared responsibility. A home is happier when both men and women work together and help each other.
Exactly. And feminism also helps people understand that women should be able to make their own choices. For example, in some countries, women are told what to wear, who to marry, and what kind of jobs they can have. But everyone should have the right to decide their own future.
That's so important, Jack. Women should be free to make decisions about their own lives. When women have rights, they can live with dignity and confidence. And when society respects women, it becomes stronger and more successful.
Right. That's why there are still many activists today who fight for women's rights. Some work to stop violence against women, while others help girls get an education. There are even groups that support women who want to start their own businesses.
Yes, giving women more opportunities helps the whole society. When women work, they help their families and communities grow. That's why many countries now have laws to support women's rights. But even with laws, there are still challenges.
Exactly. Sometimes, even if the law says men and women are equal, people don't always follow it. Women still face discrimination in jobs, schools, and even at home. That's why we need to keep talking about feminism and making sure that real change happens.
Yes, Jack, change takes time, and it doesn't happen just because of laws. People need to change their thinking too. Many old ideas about gender roles still exist, and they can be hard to change.
That's true. Some people still believe that men should be strong and make all the decisions, while women should be quiet and follow. But this is not fair. Both men and women should be able to choose how they live their lives.
Yes, and when we teach young boys and girls about equality, they grow up understanding that men and women are equal. This is why schools are so important. When teachers talk about fairness and respect, students learn how to treat each other well.
That's a good point, Elena. When children see their parents share responsibilities at home, they learn that men and women can work together. A father who helps with cooking and cleaning teaches his son that housework is for everyone, not just women.
Yes, and when a mother has a job and follows her dreams, she shows her daughter that women can do anything. Role models are very important. When young people see strong, successful women, they believe they can achieve their goals too.
That's why representation matters. If women are not seen in leadership positions, some people think they are not capable. But when we see female doctors, scientists, business leaders, and even presidents, it changes how we think about what women can do.
Exactly, and the media plays a big role in this. Movies, books, and TV shows should show strong women, not just women who need help from men. Stories shape the way people see the world.
That's right. If a girl only sees princesses waiting for a prince to save them, she might think she needs someone else to help her. But if she sees stories about brave and smart women, she will believe she can be strong too.
And feminism is not just about big things like laws and jobs. It is also about everyday life, how we talk to each other, how we respect each other, and how we support each other.
Yes, small actions can make a big difference. Encouraging girls to speak up, giving them opportunities to learn, and treating them with respect all help create a fairer world.
Yes, Jack, even small actions can help make the world fairer. When we support each other and treat everyone with respect, we make life better for both men and women.
That's true. And another important part of feminism is making sure women feel safe. In some places, women face dangers just because they are women. They might not feel safe walking alone at night or speaking up in public.
Yes, and that's not fair. Everyone should feel safe, no matter their gender. That's why people work to stop violence against women and teach respect in schools and communities. When women feel safe, they can live their lives without fear.
Exactly. And another way to support women is by listening to them. Sometimes, when women talk about their experiences, people don't take them seriously. But it's important to listen and believe them when they say something is unfair or dangerous.
Yes, Jack, and feminism is not about saying men are bad. It's about working together. Men and women should be partners in making the world fair. Many men support feminism because they believe in equality too.
That's right. When men support women's rights, it helps everyone. A father who teaches his daughter that she can be anything she wants is supporting feminism. A brother who treats his sister with respect is helping too.
Yes, feminism is for everyone. It's about giving all people the chance to follow their dreams, have good jobs, feel safe, and be treated with respect. And when we work together, we can make a better future for everyone.
That's why it's so important to keep learning, talking, and teaching about feminism. Change happens when people understand the problem and work to fix it.
Yes, Jack, change happens when people learn and take action. That's why conversations like this are so important. When we talk about feminism and women's rights, we help people understand why equality matters.
Exactly. And now, let's take a moment to remember the main points we talked about today. Feminism is about making sure men and women have the same rights and opportunities. It's not about one gender being better than the other, it's about fairness.
Yes, we talked about women's suffrage, the right to vote, how education is important for both boys and girls, and how women should have the same chances to work and follow their dreams.
We also talked about gender roles, how housework and childcare should be shared, and how men and women can work together for a better world.
And don't forget about safety and respect. Women should feel safe in their daily lives, and people should listen when they talk about their experiences. Change starts when we treat each other with kindness and fairness.
That's right. Feminism is not just a big idea, it's something we can practice every day by supporting, respecting, and believing in each other.
We hope you enjoyed today's discussion and learned something new. If you liked this podcast, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family.
Yes! And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can listen to more interesting topics and improve your English at the same time.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep supporting fairness and equality in your everyday life.
Take care, everyone, and see you next time.
Bye for now.